What?
What was that?
Left! No! 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 Oh my gosh.
He's got your ball of yarn and is dragging it all around the floor.
You got a half-hour job.
Move.
He's special.
Bird.
If I have the fabric thing, I'm not gonna know what's in the basket.
How is it possible that you have that much clothing that you...
You've seen it. Like, it's very possible.
But that was like the day after Pearl Harbor when we went in your closet. It looked really bad.
I know. I understand. I catch myself screaming at people at work, and I don't mean to.
You've never screamed at me.
No.
Actually, you've raised your voice at me a couple times in your life. Seriously?
You try to open it.
How's it?
It maybe has never been opened.
It never has been opened.
A strip pulled on it.
Well, no cheese tonight.
No, it's just that.
Give me those
It's
scissors
like a
right there.
pullback thing.
It's, yeah, but like made in Russia, it's like super glued on here. Sweetheart.
You haven't got very much spaghetti. You've
Wave
got
to the
most
camera.
of the sauce.
All right, I just swung back up here and pulled the wheel covers off back here because, you know, the floating axle, he has to pull these covers off. And they look the same as they did before. There's no leakage or anything. So I don't believe that any of the fluid leaked out. You know, this one looks the same, not wet. The rear end itself, let's get a look at it. You know, that's, I don't know that you're getting a good shot, but the pinion looks the same. You know, it's not wet. That's exactly what it looked like when I got it back from the shop before. So I just like to take these wheel covers off. You know, they require this little tool here. And if you don't know what you're doing, you could like try to take the fake lugs off and maybe break them or something. So I always like to take off those covers when I'm having work done to it. This car has this auto hold feature, and you come to a stop and it like holds it, puts the brake on basically. And if I'm not paying attention and then I want to go, the car, you let your foot off the brake and the car doesn't move, then you have to hit the throttle pedal to get it to release that thing, or you can push this button and turn this off. So it's one of those really intrusive features that the Ford engineers decided everybody needs. So you may recognize we're back in Ma's car. I've moved back over to Mom's house from Dalen's. I want to give Dalen a break. I mean, there was 3 days I was over there, and I don't want to disrupt her life and everything, having her dad sleeping in her living room on a balloon mattress. What do you think, buddy? This is Dalen's new house. Look at this giant bed the previous owners left behind. That's going on Facebook Marketplace. I mean, this thing, look, I'm reaching my arm all the way up. So what is this, 8 feet tall? These spires, pretty big around too. That's wood, that's solid wood. This place has some high ceilings. And look at these closets. This is a closet. I could live in here. And she gets the fancy bathroom again, just like at my house had. It has like fancy jets down there. It has a nice stand-up shower here. This could use an update. Second doorway. spare bedroom. And Dalen's boyfriend setting up his gaming center. Hi. Hi, buddy. Oh, you like it? Hey! It echoes. Look at this kitchen. Well, this kitchen has enough cabinet space for all the stuff. All the food, all the dishes. Plenty of room in here. So, yeah, Dalen is spoiled by Grandma and Papa. I wish I could afford to buy her a place like this. And we've got a basement. They've already started moving their stuff in. So, yeah, this is the kid again, the boyfriend. It's a miniature Mortal Kombat gaming center, hey! So this is a finished room, very nice game room. And then you got your stuff, you know, utility room, things. So they're getting ready to move this weekend. I just happened to be in town for the move. How great is that? Of course, they had to get a gigantic TV, which is going to go up here. I've warned them about the television above the fireplace thing, but they're stuck on it. So one thing that's really cool is these shades are powered. That was that one. Open. So this is Dalen's new house, Lefty. Yeah, okay. And stay. Garage. How cool is this? So of course I said, oh my gosh, now I got a place to store all my extra stuff. Tools, we can work on the truck. All right, let's get this tree unloaded and get out of here. Hello. Good morning. Good morning. Are you two buddies now? Huh? That's a boy. You want to take over all the rubbing? Huh? Yeah, that's a sweetie. Don't get jelly. Come on. I know. So Lefty, I guess, slept up in the bed with Dalen last night upstairs. Left me down here alone. I just put my bed away for the day. See if we can catch the Sasquatch on the wake up routine up here. You got a lot of toys. I know she wants to. She's very toy possessive. He's got it. He's got it. Blow. You be a good girl. Be a good girl, okay? I know. Very possessive of her toys. Huh. Very possessive. You be a good girl, okay? You be a good girl. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hey. Oh, I know. Okay. I think the neighbors are still sleeping left. Okay. Galen? Mm-hmm. There she is.
Superstar.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Time to go?
Couple minutes.
Okay. They're both watching you. Uh-oh. See her grab her toy. Oh, I know. So Mom picked us up this morning. I just spoke with Harry up at the service shop. He had called me yesterday and I missed his call. But he said he didn't get it in yesterday, but he's pulling it in today. But I am going up there to take the bike off the back. He said he'd like to have the bike off the back. I'm gonna unload the bike and stick it over in the corner in their shop somewhere. But in the conversation with him, he said, yeah, he's gonna get it in today, that he wants to see what the heck is going on. And I said, yeah, I am curious as hell to find out what's up. Okay, the bike is unloaded. They let me put it in a room inside the shop there off to the side for safekeeping. I let Harry know it's all set, ready to go. Gonna leave it to him. As I always say, trust in the professionals. I just saw my buddy Tim. He was out moving a car, so he stopped and chatted with me for a minute. And Tim's like, you know how we are. He said, if something a mistake was made, he's gonna beat himself up just plenty. And Tim said, just like I do, because I know Tim. Like, anytime a vehicle comes back that they've worked on, that's a real hit to their pride and their professionalism, and I get that. So it's in his hands, and I'm really excited. I don't know if that's the right word, but to see what happened, and of course to get it corrected, so that we can continue on and have a 100% solid rig. I'm just I had a bunch of things in my mind when we used to travel around in the rig the last few years. I had some things in the back of my mind that were always a concern about the rig, and they take away from my comfort. I want to have basically a blank slate in my head when I'm traveling, and not being worried about or thinking about anything that on the truck that's suspect, And so the engine work that I did and all the suspension work was to that end, so that I could have a blank slate in my head. Yeah, my head is empty. I want to have no concerning thoughts about the rig when we're traveling. I want to be able to trust it 100%. And so that's just my goal right now, is get it fixed and get it back to 100%, so I don't have to think about it. Just then keep my eyes on it, regular maintenance, all of that kind of stuff. Just like I do with the rest of the rig, So that's why I say I'm excited to get it fixed, so that I can put it out of my mind. And all of you can put it out of your mind and not worry that we're gonna have a failure. Those of you that are curious about what's going on with the rig, it's in the shop, and parts were ordered in. They had to get some overnighted. Some came in today. They're still waiting on some more. So we're just, waiting on the rest of the parts to get here. So I'm just, I'm in a holding pattern. So this video is just kind of some of what I've gone through the last few days. Spent some days over at my daughter's house. I'll give you guys a look at what her place looks like. And then now I'm back over Mom's in a holding pattern. Lefty's comfortable, so I'm comfortable. We're at Galen's house. Whoops. Hello. Who is it? Come on. Come here. There you go. Hi, sweetheart. Hey. Crazy time. Oh, your air conditioning feels great.
It does?
Yeah. You kidding me?
There's the table.
Oh my God, it's huge.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It says it's 3-step easy assembly. So.
Okay, well, we're gonna count. Well, you got this from the at-home store? Easy.
So we should probably move the other one?
Where's it? You already have a table.
It's not big enough.
And that goes up here. Here, I forgot to show you the clutch mechanism, right? So if you want to tighten something, but you don't want to over tighten it by accident, you put it on a low number. So I just did that. So now you can tighten those two bolts and you'll see what it does. Okay? So instead of having to worry about stopping, just keep going and the gun will do the stopping for you. So, hear that click click? It's no longer spinning because the clutch is engaging. Disengaging. Hear that?
That's scary.
So you don't have to worry about over tightening. So you can change, you know, that's the lowest.
Yeah.
And then if you go all the way up to there, that's like really aggressive.
Yeah. You ever used all the way up there?
Oh yeah, for sure. And if you want to drill a hole, which you don't want any slippage, you put it on the drill setting, the drill bit setting.
I mean, it's in, but it's like won't go more than that. I feel like it's crooked.
Like you're cross threading it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's plastic threaded, so it's not going to feel like you're threading into metal threads. The plastic is always going to feel gummy. They're plastic on purpose so that it grabs the screws and doesn't let it back out.
Okay.
The more and more you do this kind of stuff, the better you get at it, you know?
Yeah.
Kind of get the feel in your fingers, you can feel what's going on. Now they're all the same tightness, right?
Mhm.
Because the gun did it.
Yeah.
Phillips 2. This is the number 2, the most common. A 1, that's a Phillips 1, and it will go into this screw, right? But it's wrong. And if you tried to use it, you would strip the head out more than likely. So let it eat. No, just set it and hold it there. There you go. See? No, go ahead. I'm tired. Don't you love that feature?
Yes. Because then I know I can't go.
Yeah. No, I think it's got to go this way. Long.
That's the way I was thinking.
Okay, because you went like this.
No. This way.
Okay. We've got to spin it up, being mindful of the surface. We don't want to
Right.
scratch it. So if we pick that up and kind of, right? See how heavy it is. Oh, it's heavy. Okay, so see if we can just roll it onto the legs, onto the styrofoam. Okay. Put your foot right there and tip it. Okay. Okay, now walk with it. Yeah. Let's load all that stuff up. Yeah. Here. So. Okay, we're gonna ride over and meet Jeff. He wants to go get some lunch, so I can't think of a better lunch than a garbage plate. So a Western New York garbage plate, and you know, lo and behold, there just happens to be a sit-down spot right around the corner where we can go get one. I'm bringing this guy because Jeff has his dog Bear, and Lefty and Bear are friends. Oh, I should have brought him a big dog bone. Oh, I didn't think of it. Because Bear used to come over to our camp. When Jeff gave him the go-ahead, the nod to come over, he would run over. I'd hold up a big milk bone, and he'd come running over, and I'd hand it to him, and he'd turn around and run all the way back to Jeff's camp before he would eat it.